Ladies and gentlemen, let me define the definition of the motion today. This term refers to the United States of America, and environment protection is the protection for the United States gave to America in terms of forest protection. Let's look at the society today. Global warming is a serious problem that every country in the world focus on because it leads to many natural disasters such as flooding and landslide. And many factors that cause global warming is cutting down trees. The more trees have been cutting down, it means that the more natural disaster we are facing on. So we need environment protection because this will solve the problem. And we see that many countries have already concerned about the protection of the environment, such as Kyoto Protocol. And we say that Annex 1, the developing world, the developed countries, give aid to Annex 2, which is the developing world, the developing countries, for environment protection. And this can apply to the United States and Africa. Let's look at the status quo today. In Africa countries, people cut down many trees because 85% of African people do agriculture. They need the land to do their job. So if there's not enough land, they're going to cut down more trees. And because nobody takes down trees, and nobody take care of the trees, the government cannot protect every area because the land, the area is too big for the people from the government to take care of. So we need help from every people to solve this problem. And we see that the root of the problem is this. First, farmers have not enough farming land, and they have to cut more trees to get more land, and they're gonna use this land inefficiently. And second one, that some people do illegal logging. It means that people cut trees from the area that the government preserve, but unfortunately, the people from the government is not enough, so people keep cutting more and more trees. So moving on to my mechanism to solve this problem. First, the United States will ship some of the given aid to Africa countries. They're gonna focus on environment protection. And we see that aid from the United States to Africa country has already taken place because $31 trillion has been given to Africa countries for the environment protection. So it means that the United States is already willing to aid Africa countries. And secondly, the aid that going into Africa countries is to promote the education for the farmers. Education include efficient farming and increase environment awareness. And we see that there are three actors involved in this case. First, the United States, second, the African government, and third, the African citizen. Why these three actors want to do this? First, the United States, they're willing to aid Africa. Sit down, please. They're willing to aid Africa because they're concerned about the environment. And if they give it to Africa, they can save more environment, and the natural disaster are going to be decreased. And secondly, African government, when the U.S. aid them, it means that the aid that they get is helping their people as efficient land use by education and increase in environment awareness. So the African government going to be happy with this because the United States will not interfere with their economy. And thirdly, sit down please, African citizen, they're going to happy because when the trees that are being cut decrease, it means that the natural disaster decrease. So it means that the security of their life increase too. So moving on to my speech, I'm going to talk about sustainability of education, and my second speaker is going to talk about sustaining international relationships and improving resources management system. And before I move on to my argument, any few lines.
So, ma'am, what do you think that it'd be better? What do you think that it'd be better if you gonna go and talk about the South America where is the highest populations of the forest?
I have to find the definition of this already, that I'm going to talk about the Africa countries because 85% of people in Africa do agriculture. It means that we have to save more trees to do agriculture for their own sake. First, moving on to my argument, sustainability of education. US give money to Africa to improve Africa's education system. They teach people in Africa and promote the environment awareness. Let's look at the education first about the efficient land use. They're gonna teach African people to use land wisely. They're gonna teach them to crop cycle each year, use same land again and again, teach them to grow plants that can treat the soil. And so the area can be reusable technologies such as legumes. Everyone knows that legumes can treat the soil. So it means that the soil is not going to be spoiled and it can be reused. And African people, can use that soil again and again. And so it means that farmers keep their jobs sustainable because they use their land wisely and efficiently, because they don't have to seek for more lands and go cutting down trees, because they have saved land from the education that we have taught them. Efficient land use. And as I said before, that 85% of people do agriculture. And secondly, we're going to teach them about the value of trees. What is trees? Trees, sit down please. Trees are what protect them from disasters such as flooding, landslide, and of course global warming. What happens without trees? What will happen without trees? The number of natural disasters will be increased. And so today many people die because of natural disaster, as we have seen in the news. So we don't want this to happen. So if we teach them the value of trees, why trees is so important to them, they're gonna love trees and learn to protect the trees for their own sake. They're gonna keep protecting trees for their own environment in the society. They're going to watch trees for the government, because the people of the government is not enough to protect every area in the society, in the countries. And they're going to avoid cutting more trees, and it means that the environment awareness increase. So with our proposal, it means that less lands are being used while they keep their jobs stable. And the number of environment awareness and concern is increased, and the illegal logging will be decreased. But without our proposal, the status quo will continue. The farmer will keep cutting more and more trees, and the awareness and concern about environment will not be created. So I'm so proud to propose. Thank you.